Geez, man, how does some of these modders make these things possible for the PS Vita? These are the type of questions that keep me up at night. That along with what I'm gonna eat for lunch the next day. Very important. Greetings fellow Vita fans, this is James with PS Vita at 2 AM, coming at you once again with another exciting video. And if you're new here and love everything PlayStation Vita, don't forget to subscribe and make sure to leave me your thoughts and opinions down below. Comment section. Okay, so for this particular topic, I'm gonna be doing something a little bit different, guys.
Uh-oh, I've heard this before.
We're gonna be talking about PS Vita Homebrew here, but instead of doing my normal bi-weekly Homebrew news video, this one is gonna be special, because for those of you who may not have heard, the Dreamcast emulator is actually still a thing on the PS Vita. Yeah, I thought this project had been long since abandoned, but according to this post from Rinne, our bodies are simply not ready for this. Insert Reggie Fils-Aimé joke here. So yeah, the Dreamcast and PS Vita are coming together for one weird mutated baby-like thing. Try getting that mental picture out of your head. You're welcome. So for this video, I have taken a gander at Rinne's list on his official website that has all of the games listed that run perfectly on the PS Vita, and I'm going to be showcasing some of those games here today. I tried to choose a little something for everybody. Warning, you're going to need a drill bit for this one. So let's get started. And we will be starting off the party with Giga Wing, an absolutely amazing shmup on the, well, I guess now we can say the PS Vita, aka the Dreamcast? I don't know, I'm just getting confused now. So in this title, you take on the role of one of 4 pilots and have to, well, you know, save the whole world and stuff. I feel like we should just make that a bumper sticker for most games at this point. And each of the 4 characters that you will be playing along with their ships all play very differently, but are well managed to keep up with the absolute mayhem that is on the screen at a time. Mayhem that I unfortunately can't keep up very well with. Let this image be a perfect representation of that, and the usual suspects are here. You'll have your screen-filling bombs, spread shots, along with a very nifty reflection shield that helps you to bounce back your bullets and do major damage to the enemies. And one of the best thing about having various pilots in this is that each one of them is equipped with their very own story mode. If there was sort of a negative to this, I would say is that the game is very much on the short side, and the fact that you get infinite credits, it makes the game all the more easier. Though I will say I'm kind of thankful that they do have them, because if there weren't infinite credits, there'd be a lot of rage from James coming out right now at this point of the video, so you know, just saying here. Sometimes I just find myself screaming into pillows for no reason. No wait, there actually is a reason for that. Shouldn't take you that long to beat the game. I'd say it'll roughly take you maybe 20 to 30 minutes depending on your skill, but you will be able to experience the various character storylines, so you know, that adds to the fun. We're taking it to the streets, yo! And when I say streets, I mean we're taking it to the, Jurassic Park, I guess. This is Dino Crisis. It's essentially Resident Evil with dinosaurs. Geez, how many times have you heard reviewers say that line before? But the game will include the likes of beautiful, beautiful tank controls and a very limited inventory system, along with various weapons for you to shoot the dinos with. So yeah, this is the Dreamcast version of Dino Crisis. As you know, we have this game already on the PS1, so what are the notable differences here? Well, if we're comparing PS1 games to Dreamcast games, then obviously the first thing you're going to notice are the visuals. Unless you wear Coke bottle glasses like me, and to which you probably won't notice that. There's much less pixelation in this version, and some of the effects look a little bit better than they did on the old PS1. In particular with the dinosaurs, in my personal opinion. They really stood out to me in this, and made me crap my pants simultaneously. Now, as far as any changes to this version compared to the PS1, there's really only one, at least that I noticed, and that was the ability to play the secret minigame Operation Wipeout at the very beginning of the game, and you know, being able to play dress up with the main character, because she has quite a lot of extra outfits. And a very nice booty too. Other than that though, yeah, it's the PS1 game with enhanced visuals. It's purty. Okay, let's just address the dinosaur in the room at the moment, or would that be an elephant? Nah, I think dinosaur, because this is just one heck of a game. Everyone, Marvel vs. Capcom 2 actually runs perfectly, according to Rinne's list, on the PS Vita. Or would that be the Dreamcast? Man, I'm never gonna get used to this. So, as the title would imply, this is the Marvel series versus the Capcom series, and you will be able to take control of various characters from both franchises and come together in one epic showdown. Why are you fighting exactly? Who knows? all that's important is that it's awesome. It's just 3-on-3 frantic gameplay from beginning to end, all with your standard circular fighting motions a la Street Fighter, but a bit more on the air juggleness, I guess, and combo heaviness too, because you can do some ridiculous combos in this game. Let's just say I get totally destroyed if I ever played this at EVO.
We know.
And I will say, as much as I do love our beloved Marvel vs. Capcom 3, which we did get naturally on the PS Vita, the Ultimate version anyway, I will admit I still kind of prefer Marvel vs. Capcom 2 style, just because Marvel vs. Capcom 3 was a bit too focused on the air juggles. Kind of like the way Tatsunoko vs. Capcom was back on the Wii. Simple mode. I need simple mode here, people. It seems like air juggles were the main focus of the game and nothing more. But with this, it feels a bit more balanced. Oh yeah, of course, you can do air juggles in this game as well, but they just don't feel like they're so much heavily implied as the later releases would be. Implied? Does that even make sense? Again, that's just my personal opinion. Okay, so now we're going to be talking about the likes of Dance Dance Revolution Second Mix, because apparently I just hate myself. Nah, I'm just kidding, this game is pretty cool. So tell me something, do you enjoy low polygon characters dancing to, at the time, popular pop music? Well, if so, then your dreams have come true, because that's what this game is all about. And it's wackiness too. Why would you have dreams like that though? So this one, I will admit, is a bit of an enigma to me on how they're going to be able to pull this off, or at least how they're going to be able to make this fun. Or to pull off making it fun. Because you see, originally when this came out for the Dreamcast, you needed Konami's official Dance Dance Revolution controller in order to get the full benefits from this game, because if you didn't, it was kind of a bland experience. It's kind of like playing Samba de Amigo without the maracas, and that's just no bueno. But even still, I guess playing it with the regular PS Vita D-pad and buttons will still have its place. And hey, we're gonna have a Dance Dance Revolution game on the PS Vita, so that in itself is pretty awesome. And trust me here, this is not the type of game you want to watch the likes of me play in the arcade. I think they outlawed whaling, right? Now, you all know me, I absolutely love my Japanese imports, and the Dreamcast is no exception. But you might find this choice from me a bit on the weird side, because you see, I've never actually played this game. I'm picking it solely because I'm actually looking forward to eventually playing it. That's enough reason to put it on the list, right? Yeah. This is Fist of the North Star, a fighting game for the Sega Dreamcast. And I remember back in the day seeing screenshots of this title and even seeing some gameplay of it in the good old interwebs, and crying into my bowl of soup because I had no way of experiencing it. Now, the interesting thing about this title, other than the fact that I haven't had a chance to try it out yet, is that it's not technically a Dreamcast game. You see, this was actually a PlayStation 2 port that was later brought over to the Dreamcast as a Homebrew title, which I'm going to assume this upcoming game is going to be as well. It fits with the topic, I guess. And thus we can boil it all down to this being a port of a port of a port. Oh, and did I mention that the developers of this game are none other than Arc System Works? So you know we're in for a quality product when they're behind the helm. So if you're looking for a little hot and sweaty buff dude on dude action, this game is it.
I don't like the way you said that.
And thus this is one of the games I am absolutely looking forward to playing soon on the PS Vita. Alright everyone, and that will conclude my personal list of Dreamcast games on the PS Vita that, according to Rinne's list, run perfectly on it. But don't worry, as there are other titles in this category as well, featuring other titles that run perfectly along with other titles that don't run nearly as perfectly. So I will have a link down to Rinne's official list down in the video description if you want to check out the full roster of titles for yourself. And of course, I would love to know at this point, which games are you excited for the most to play that are Dreamcast related, now officially going to be PS Vita related, but not officially because this is Homebrew. And yeah, tell me all about it down in the comments section below. And as always, fellow Vita fans, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. It really means a lot to me. Love you all, and I'll see you next time. This video has been brought to you in part by all of these wonderfully generous supporters who help make this content possible. So a huge thank you goes out to Michael O'Connor, H-Hitter, Jelly, Joseph Shavak, Richard Cruz, PS Vita S, Adam Sondi, Hero Acer, Rodrigo Vera, Crazy Cat, Heston Joseph, Kevin Enright, Jared Hado, BG Legends, Clayman Malarkey, BMF, Sculpture Tugel TCG, Adam Thury, Per Sterner, Silica, JR, Kyle Brooks, Saul Ramirez, Phantom XRS, David Ray, Wendy K, Hemdall Imbert, Gutter Drums, Dr. Super Artie, Ricardo Martinez, Donut Valley, Nintendo Switch at 2 AM, Azumara, 1488 Dental, Rizal Pliskin, Buzz Saiyan, Matt Hargett, Mazgus, Tasha Monty, Eric DeWitt, Juan M. Hermosillo, Burzin Mystery, Kayonko, Hector Gonzalez, Jamie, PSP Guru, Starlight Mirror, Lacerated 87, No Good, Aridri, Franz Hartle, Sabin Fire, Chris Foxhound, Meshuga 360, Shin Snake, Alan Iwazuk, Zacrito, Warthorga, Airkick 72, Bushin Ryu Cat, Milk Sama, Neororashi, Reiko Star, Matt Fox, B Mystery, Legion 21, Berserker Games, and Rendi Azadech. And a big thank you to Blaine Locklear, Michael Marchand, and Thomas Cromet for the recent outside donations. If you would be interested in supporting the channel and gaining access to a number of perks, including having your name featured on the end credits of these videos, or if you wish to remain anonymous, that can be provided too, then make sure to check the links down in the description below. I have numerous ways for you to do this down there. Can't support in this manner? Don't worry about it. I also have some affiliate links from both Amazon and PlayAsia for anyone who is interested in purchasing something from them. Basically, the way it works is so long as you use one of those links to just access their website, then anything you purchase afterwards, a small commission will go to help support this content at no extra cost to you, the consumer. I also have channel merchandise available, and of course, as always, likes and shares can help equally as much. So in hindsight now that I look back on this video, maybe the Dreamcast and PS Vita really are having some sort of weird mutated baby. It would explain such games as Super Magnetic Neo,